Have you ever wondered the extraordinary power of words? Words, those ethereal constructs of sound and meaning, are more than mere tools of communication. They are the architects of reality, the sculptors of our experiences, and the architects of our destinies. Words have power. This is a concept that has been explored by philosophers, mystics, and theologians for centuries. The ancient wisdom traditions of various cultures have long recognized the potency of words. From the Vedic mantras to the Kabbalistic teachings, the power of language to shape reality has been a central theme. The ancient sages understood that words are not just sounds, they are vibrations that resonate through the entire universe. Consider the parable of the tongue, a powerful metaphor found in the Bible. The tongue, though small, can wield immense power, both for good and for ill. A single word can ignite a conflict or heal a wound, build a bridge or destroy a relationship. Similarly, the Chinese philosopher Confucius emphasized the importance of choosing one's words carefully. He believed that silence is often more powerful than speech. When words are spoken, they should be truthful, kind, and beneficial. The ancient Hermetic text, the Emerald Tablet, states that what is above is like what is below, and what is below is like that which is above, to make the miracle of the one thing. We can apply this wisdom to the words we speak, as they have the ability to shape not only our own reality, but also the reality of the universe around us. The idea that thoughts and words are things and that we can create our own reality through our speaking is explored in the book Creative Mind and Success by Ernest Holmes. Just like a student who comes to understand that all is mind and governed by law can create through their own thinking, so too can anyone create a powerful mental atmosphere that will bring back to them whatever they want. The idea that words can shape reality is further supported by the alchemist Marie-Louise von Franz in the book Alchemical Active Imagination, where she describes the alchemical concept of projection. In alchemy, the elixir, or lapis philosophorum, is believed to have the power to transform base metals into gold. When this elixir is projected onto other objects, it perfects them, turning them into gold as well. This process is the transformative power of focused intention, represented by the elixir, and can be used alongside with words to increase our manifestation powers. This creative power of language is also emphasized in Paulo Coelho's book, The Alchemist, where the boy learns that things have to be transmitted this way because they were made up from the pure life, and this kind of life cannot be captured in pictures or words, because people become fascinated with pictures and words and wind up forgetting the language of the world. In Creative Mind and Success, Holmes writes, man's word spoken forth into creative mind is endowed with power of expression. Our word has the exact amount of power that we put into it. We speak into our words the intelligence which we are, and backed by that greater intelligence of the universal mind, our word becomes law unto the thing for which it is spoken. This passage suggests that our words are not merely empty sounds, but carry the weight of our beliefs and intentions. When we speak with conviction and faith, our words have the power to manifest our desires in the physical world. This concept is reinforced in the Bible verse quoted by Holmes, "The words which I speak, they are spirit and they are life." This verse highlights the spiritual and life-giving nature of words, emphasizing their ability to create and sustain. Holmes expands on this idea, stating that all this goes to prove that we really are one with the infinite mind, and that our words have the power of life within them, that the word is always with us and never far off. The word is within our own mouth. Every time we speak, we are using power. This idea provides compelling evidence for the power of words. They demonstrate that language is not merely a tool for communication, but a force that can shape reality. By understanding the creative and transformative potential of words, we can learn to use them more consciously and effectively. Language is an intricate web of sounds, symbols, and shared meanings, and it's more than just a tool for communication. It's a mirror to the psyche, a window to the mind, and a blueprint for reality. The way we think, feel, and perceive the world is profoundly influenced by the language we use. Consider the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis, which posits that language shapes thought. Just as a painter's brushstrokes determine the final image, so too do our words shape our cognitive processes. The native people from Alaska, for instance, have numerous words for snow, allowing them to perceive and experience snow in ways that English speakers cannot. Beyond its cognitive impact, language also plays a crucial role in our social and emotional lives. Words can heal or wound, inspire or demoralize. A kind word can brighten someone's day, while a harsh word can leave lasting scars. The power of language is evident in the art of persuasion. Skilled orators and writers can sway opinions, mobilize crowds, and even incite revolutions. The words of Martin Luther King Jr., for example, ignited a movement that transformed a nation. However, language can also be a tool for deception and manipulation. Politicians, salesmen, and scammers often use language to mislead and exploit. It's important to be critical thinkers and to question the underlying messages behind the words. Ultimately, the psychology of language is as fascinating as it is complex. By understanding how language works, we can become more effective communicators, more empathetic listeners, and more discerning thinkers. So, let us use the power of words wisely, for they shape not only our own reality, but also the reality of others. If life was a grand orchestra, communication would be its conductor, orchestrating the harmony of human interaction. Yet often, we engage in conversations without truly listening, speaking without genuine intent, and connecting without empathy. This superficial exchange is a far cry from the art of conscious communication. Conscious communication is more than just a technique. It's a mindful practice that requires us to be present, empathetic, and intentional. It's about tuning into the symphony of words, emotions, and unspoken nuances. Think of a master painter who with each stroke creates a masterpiece. Similarly, a conscious communicator paints with words, crafting a beautiful canvas of understanding and connection. To achieve this, we must first cultivate self-awareness. Self-awareness is the foundation upon which conscious communication is built. It's the ability to understand our own thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. By tuning into our inner world, we can communicate with greater authenticity and clarity. Once we've mastered self-awareness, we can turn our attention to active listening. Active listening involves not only hearing the words spoken, but also paying attention to the speaker's tone, body language, and underlying emotions. Effective communication also requires empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. When we truly empathize with others, we can build deeper connections and create stronger relationships. At the heart of conscious communication lies presence. It's about being fully engaged in the moment, free from the distractions of the past or future. When we are present, we can truly connect with others on a deeper level. This requires us to silence the internal chatter of our minds and focus our attention on the conversation at hand. In today's digital age, communication has evolved. While technology has made it easier to connect with people from all over the world, it has also created new challenges. It's important to be mindful of our digital communication and to use it in a way that promotes understanding and connection. By practicing conscious communication, we can create more meaningful relationships, resolve conflicts peacefully, and build a more harmonious world. So let us strive to be mindful of our words, our actions, and our intentions. Language, a divine gift, has the power to uplift, inspire, and transform. It is a tool for both mundane and sacred purposes. In the realm of spirituality, language serves as a bridge between the human and the divine. It is through words, sounds, and mantras that we connect with higher powers and explore the depths of our souls. Many spiritual traditions emphasize the power of sound and vibration. In Hinduism, for example, mantras are sacred sounds that can be repeated to achieve specific spiritual goals. These sounds, when chanted with intention, can create powerful vibrations that resonate with the cosmos. Similarly, in Buddhism, the practice of chanting sutras is believed to purify the mind and cultivate wisdom. The rhythmic repetition of sacred texts can induce a state of deep meditation, allowing practitioners to connect with their inner selves. In many indigenous cultures, language is considered sacred. Indigenous languages often contain deep spiritual meanings and are used in rituals and ceremonies to connect with nature and ancestral spirits. The loss of indigenous languages is not only a cultural loss, but also a spiritual one. In addition to spoken language, written language also plays a significant role in spiritual practices. The written word can be a powerful tool for self-reflection, meditation, and spiritual growth. Many spiritual texts, such as the Bible, the Quran, and the Bhagavad Gita, have inspired countless individuals throughout history. Ultimately, language is a sacred tool that can be used to elevate our consciousness and connect with the divine. By using language mindfully and intentionally, we can tap into the power of words to transform our lives and the world around us.